We are outside the Clifton Bar in Patchogue, which is causing quite the controversy. NYPD officer Mike Giraldi was a first responder and a family man, but his other love was Mustangs. It was around 11:30 on Saturday night when the car was traveling southbound here on Carlton Avenue, and that is when we were told shots were fired into the vehicle. While many parents were very worried when they got that call, some we spoke with say they are not concerned because the school does a good job of protecting their children. County Executive Steve Bellone says that he has not supported the defund the police movement. However, he says the federal government has given him no choice but to make cuts to the police department. Now, people we spoke with in Suffolk County say that that is the last department that they would choose to cut from. More and more people just keep filing in every hour to pay their respects for the two young ladies that lost their lives. President Trump said to the MS-13 gang members, simply, we will find you, we will arrest you, and we will deport you. We are just a few hours away from President Donald Trump speaking here at the Morelli Homeland Security Center in Bethpage. He will be joined by several elected officials and law enforcement members for a roundtable discussion to discuss the MS-13 gang. Residents in Lindenhurst are waking up and breathing a sigh of relief. We are on Surf Street where we were last night, and it was a far different situation just a few hours ago. There are several inches of water here on Surf Street, and after nearly a week of the road being flooded, it is finally dried up. Take a look behind me. We are standing on the Great South Bay, and you cannot see any of the water, making the situation very dangerous. And Republican Jack Martins is hoping that supporters came out to elect him as the next Nassau County executive. He says he's committed to working for the people of Nassau County. Good evening. That's right. It's a very sad day for people here in the Hampton Bays. Tonight is the wake for Detective Brian Simonson. Simonson was killed in the line of duty last week. Now take a look behind me. You could see people are still filing in. Hundreds of people have gone into the wake so far, and we're told that the people you're looking at are mainly members of the 102nd Precinct where he was assigned. Now we also saw his supervisor, Sergeant Matthew Gorman, being wheeled into the church. Gorman was shot in the leg during the incident that claimed Simonson's life. Cardinal Timothy Dolan is also here. He says people inside are extremely upset that you can almost see the lumps in their throat.
It's a double tragedy, isn't it? It's a double tragedy this evening because of the way, but all I know is we've got some extraordinarily brave and generous and heroic people there, and to see their tears and to see the lump in their throat, it causes the same in all of us.
Just an exceptional police officer, and again, died doing what he loved doing. Unfortunately, it turned out the way it did.
Monday's wake was mainly for family, friends, and members of the 102nd Precinct where he was assigned. There will be additional viewings on Tuesday, and the funeral will be held on Wednesday. Reporting in Hampton Bays, Krista McNally, FiOS 1 News.
We're ready to open. We put all these measures in place.
Ryan D'Amico is spraying the arcade games at Laser Bounce with an antiviral fogger. One of several new safety measures Laser Bounce in Levittown is ready to use when they are allowed to reopen.
We are a safe place.
Laser Bounce is prepared to open with newly installed plexiglass, sanitation stations, UV lights in the air vents, a thermal temperature monitor for visitors, and more. One of the ways Laser Bounce is keeping their customers safe is by turning off every other game in order to ensure that people are maintaining social distance while playing.
This has cost us a lot of money out of pocket, especially while we have no income coming into our business.
But despite all of their work, there is still no word yet on when amusement facilities will be able to open back up.
We need to have communication for our industry.
Stephen Gentile, the president of Adventureland, says he was prepared to open in Phase 4 back in July.
We have all the PPE items. We have all the rides in the park are all marked up for social distancing.
Now, over 50 New York arcade amusement and attractions advocates have formed a coalition to call on the state for guidance and to allow them to open.
Tell us what we need to do now. We will do it.
A spokesperson from Governor Andrew Cuomo's office released a statement saying, in part, with the threat of a second wave on the horizon, we are continuing to monitor how and when higher risk industries like amusement parks can safely reopen.
We are beyond clean and safe.
Give us the opportunity to show Long Island, show the state that we can do it.
In Farmingdale, Krista McNally, News 12, Long Island.
Opening up your pretty eyes to say hi.
Linda Friedman is retired and spends her Friday afternoons cuddling neonatal intensive care unit, or NICU, babies.
The idea that these precious babies are here and anything that I could do to help soothe them and comfort them is really important.
Linda is a volunteer cuddler at Good Samaritan Hospital. Brittany Colasanto runs the cuddling program.
Our nurses are always busy, they're taking care of so many babies, and these cuddlers are coming in to help supplement that.
When babies are in the NICU, they often have to spend weeks or months in the hospital, and their parents cannot always be there to soothe them.
Little ones really respond to a lot of nurturing, and they really, they feel it. They can't tell you what they need, but they feel the love, they feel the warmth.
I'm told the trick of being a good baby cuddler is supporting their head, holding them in tight, getting them to calm down, and giving them lots of love.
I hum to them, I sing to them, I talk to them. You try and keep it like low key, no sudden movements.
The volunteer cuddle program started with 12 volunteers this past November, and now the interest has grown exponentially.
They come into our hospital, they cuddle our babies, and it's a win-win for all.
I feel like I gave back something. Yeah.
If you would like to become a baby cuddler, you can visit Good Samaritan Hospital's website under the section Get Involved. Reporting in West Islip, Krista McNally, FiOS 1 News.